From Job's experience, we learn 4 key lessons. First, self-righteousness makes one vulnerable. Job's pride in his own righteousness exposed him to misunderstanding God's ways, and external trials intensified this inner struggle. Second, God's sovereignty and testing are distinct from temptation. God allows trials but does not tempt anyone to sin. Trials reveal character and faith, not provoke evil. Third, temptation comes from within. Sin arises from human desire, not divine orchestration. Finally, humility is the proper response. Job repented for his pride and accepted the limits of human understanding, aligning himself with God's purpose. In practical terms, trials are opportunities to grow in humility, patience, and faith. We must avoid self-righteous pride and rely on God's wisdom rather than our own understanding. Temptation should always be identified as arising from our desires, not from God or external circumstances. When we face trials, we should respond like Job, with integrity, patience, and eventual humility. Some discussion questions to consider are: how does self-righteousness affect the way we respond to trials? How do James 1 verses 13 to 14 and Job's experience help us identify the true source of temptation? How can we cultivate humility in the midst of trials? And what practical steps can we take to avoid being dragged by our desires, as Job initially was? Job's story teaches us that God's role is never to tempt to sin. All temptation originates from our own desires. By recognizing our limits and embracing humility, we can endure trials faithfully and grow in righteousness.